First up, I'd like to introduce the president of Marvel Studios and producer of the Avengers, Kevin Feige. We also have Mr. Nick Fury, Samuel L. Jackson. Sam Jackson. Next, we have Thor, Chris Hemsworth. And Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. Captain America, Chris Evans. And the Hulk, Mark Ruffalo. Great, thank you. Now we'd like to throw the floor open to questions.
Hi, over this way. I'd like to ask, Robert Downey Jr., or all of you, but what was your most memorable moment in filming the Marvel's The Avengers? Or if you'd like to, yeah, that's great.
There's this first time that we're all assembled on the bridge, and I think it was the time that we all saw each other and realized that we were probably likely to continue shooting the movie and have to make good on this vision of Kevin Feige's from as far back as I can remember. And I have a question. How come it's only Harry Dean Stanton that got to see Mark Ruffalo naked? Anyone who has that answer, I'll trade you one for it. Gentlemen, how was your first?
It's great.
What's your?
I think that was our first day on set too.
Yeah.
With the whole ensemble, which was a pretty exciting and nerve-wracking experience, but it was amazing.
I think mine was the scene where Thor and Iron Man are fighting, and I had just seen Thor the day prior, and I hadn't yet to see Hemsworth or Downey in their full suit, and I showed up that night, and it was the first time I saw them both kind of geared up, and I just got really excited. I felt like a little kid. I was just honored to be a part of it.
Mine was being naked in front of Harry Dean Stanton.
Sam, you must have a moment.
Come on.
I was naked in front of Harry Dean Stanton at the restaurant the night before he shot the scene with you.
You lucky bastard.
And you were naked in the audition, weren't you, Kevin?
So that's right.
Over here. This question is for Mark Ruffalo. Over here. So there's not only many forms of the Hulk out there that have been done in film and television, but there's there's many different people who have done Dr. Bruce Banner. How did you form your own unique version of Bruce? And did you do any sort of research in regards to like any of the specific comic issues or anything like that?
Well, I met with Joss Whedon, and he said he really liked the Incredible Hulk TV show and what Bill Bixby did with him. So I rented those with my 10-year-old son. And after the third episode, he turned to me and said, "Papa, he's so misunderstood." And you know, I basically based my character entirely on my 10-year-old boy, who has all of the force of nature like screaming out of his body.
Here for Robert Downey, here.
Yes, I'm here. Oh, hi.
The other actors are saying that you were the leader in the set, that you were the force uniting them, and you were the mentor. Did you instigate that? It was, how did it work?
He had the plane.
Yeah.
We needed it.
I offered rides back and forth from Albuquerque on my private jet. I mean, again, you know, going back to 2007 when I was cast in Iron Man, and Kevin Feige over there said, you know, this is all going to lead to where we're going to have all of these franchises come together, and we're going to do something unprecedented in entertainment, and we're going to make this Avengers movie. And I just remember I would get nervous about it and excited about it and doubtful of it. And then by the time, you know, I already had a history with Sam, and I was really wanting to capitalize on that. And by the time Chris and Chris had launched their individual franchises with success and charisma, and by the time we had Mark, I was like, wow, you know what, this is really going to happen. So just being a worker amongst workers is kind of where I started out, and it was nice to not really have to carry a movie. I think everyone really is equal in this venture. You know, it's great. That will be my last sincere answer of the afternoon.